now we're going to do another fun story. It is the miracle on the Hudson. When Chesley Sullenberger landed that plane, the U.S. Airways flight, he took it over the George Washington Bridge after both engines had been hit by a flock of birds. He'd lost both engines. They said that he could get to maybe one of two airports, one in New Jersey, one in New York, but he couldn't make it in time. He had to land it in the Hudson. And he'd been preparing his whole life for this. Top of his class at the Air Force Academy. Pilot for all his life. In fact, he started flying when he was 14 years old. And right before they went into the river, he said one thing and one thing only. He told the passengers in a calm, cool voice, brace for impact. I can see the movie now. And he took him down, and none of the passengers hurt, none of the crew hurt, saved them all. The miracle on the Hudson. Okay, now, do I love the guy? Yeah, great job, man. Holy cow, lands a plane in the middle of the river, nobody gets hurt. That's fantastic work, right? But now the great American hype machine sets in. This guy is the new American hero. Already, instantly, has the keys to the city. Bloomberg has given him the keys to the New York City. I don't know what that means. That would be really cool, though, if he had a key that opened all the doors in New York City. But if I got a key to a city, I'm using it, man. Like, look, this one, I'm in. This door, I want it open. I got the key to the city. Okay. Someone has already given $10,000 to build a statue of him. Oh, come on now. I love Americans. I think they're hilarious. And look, he's going to get everything in the world handed to him. George Bush has already called him. And they're going to, he's going to become the top safety expert in the country. I guarantee if he went into politics, he would instantly. His speaking fees are going to go through the roof on what you do with airplanes and safety. He's going to start a consulting business. It's going to be awesome. But the way that we've made this man, and he did a great job, don't get me wrong. But the way that we've now instantly turned him into a great American hero, well, it's purely American. And in some sense, it's of course way overblown. In another sense, I love it. That's what we do in America. So, Sully, you're our new American hero, man. And you know what? We're going to give you keys to Rebel headquarters here at the Young Turks. Anytime you want, just come on in and listen to one of our shows. Maybe we'll build a little mini statue of you here in the studios. All right, now, we're allowed to be lighthearted about this because everybody survived. And, putting all that stuff aside for a second, really, this Sullenberger guy, it's an interesting little thing here because he did prepare his whole life just in case this would happen. He prepared basically his whole life for this 5 minutes. And he could have easily gone by and not had this 5 minutes. But that's why you do the preparation. And I'm going to connect it to something political. See, this is exactly what George Bush never did. Never did the homework. Never pulled a Sully, right? Never prepared. And then so when that 5 minutes hit on 9/11, let alone the rest of his administration, and in Katrina, etc., over and over again, he was always unprepared. He panicked. He was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't know my pet goat. What am I going to do? It doesn't say in here. Whereas Sullenberger calmly said, brace for impact. By the way, that's my favorite part of the story. Everybody's now talking about how calmly he said brace for impact. Oh, come on now. You're getting carried away. I love you, but you're getting carried away.